We will watch a video somebody stole from, we won't give names, from the company that go to the moon. He stole the films and he put it on the internet. Look, the movie making of the moon.
Other than the alleged Apollo trips, all other manned spacecraft have stayed below the belts.
All of them stayed below the belts. Nobody goes outside the belt of the magnetic sphere because there is the storm of the sun.
These belts do not officially begin until an altitude of 1,000 miles is reached. But when one space shuttle crew was brave enough to go nearly 400 miles above the Earth,
when they tried to go 400 miles up, but they're in the atmosphere, look what happened. They didn't go. They tried to go 400 miles. Look what happened.
Earth, they started to experience some unusual effects. They reported seeing shooting stars, which were a result of the rate.
When they go above 400 kilometers, 500 kilometers, they saw shooting stars. Even their eyes is closed. They cannot go up. Shooting stars they see because the subatomic particles from the sun bombarding the atmosphere. You cannot go up. The temperature is 2000. They didn't reach the upper atmosphere. They go 500 kilometers and they see shooting stars. They go down, they didn't continue. Look, it's telling them.
Radiation hitting the retinas of their eyes.
They saw shooting stars. They didn't go up. This man, he went to the moon in the 70s. He will speak. They told him, when you went outside the atmosphere, did you see shooting stars when your eyes is closed? Look what he will answer.
When interviewed, Alan Bean of Apollo 12.
This guy went to the moon, and they asked him, when you went up, you saw shooting stars when your eyes is closed? You went to the moon, tell us.
Initially stated that he had not gone through the belts and did not observe any effects caused by them. Any ill effects from the Van Allen radiation belts?
No, now I'm not sure we went.
Look, I'm not sure. He went to the moon. You saw anything happen when you got the Van Allen belts? He told, I'm not sure.
Far enough out to encounter the Van Allen radiation.
We didn't go far enough to arrive this layer. Look, he's telling like this.
Well, maybe we did.
Maybe we did. He doesn't know. He went to the moon, he doesn't know.
When it was pointed out that the flight pattern took him through the belts, he changed his story. The belts are 1,000 miles to...
The belt, he tells, is 1,000 miles. How you don't know?
25,000 miles above the Earth.
We went right out.
Okay, we went out. He told, when he told that the belt is only 1,000 miles, how you want to the moon is 400,000?
No effects on your cells.
We didn't even know it. I don't think anybody.
I didn't know it. We went through it.
Somebody said we went through the radiation belt, but we didn't feel it inside, and we didn't get any, added radiation.
The space shuttle went to 365 miles a few years ago because I worked in news. I saw CNN. They said that the radiation belts surrounding Earth are more dangerous than previously believed because the astronauts saw shooting stars with their eyes closed just when they got within 6 years.
When they went 300 miles, they saw shooting stars. Did you see shooting stars?
No, we saw shooting stars, but they're not shooting stars from with your eyes closed, although they look like it. If you're out in space beyond the Van Allen belt, and probably within the Van Allen belt, and close your eyes, and just pay attention. You don't notice unless you pay attention. Then all of a sudden you'll see a little flash like a shooting star. It says like that. There goes one this way. Then one just blossoms. And then not that fast. Maybe you wait 3 minutes or 2 minutes and one goes whoosh. And what's happening is cosmic rays hitting the back of your eye and exciting those sensors in the back of your eye. So that's what you see. And they got high enough apparently to close it. My guess is in Earth orbit, if you closed your eyes and just paid attention, that you would see them.
The first time they were seen was when they went to 365 miles.
Yes.
That's 650 miles below or away from the radiation.
Yeah, see, it's below. My guess if they just did it tonight. But see, if you're just going to sleep or closing your eyes or it's dark, you don't notice them. But if you'll close your eyes and pay attention, which we had an experiment to do, by the way, then you see them whistling by. Not on our mission, by the way.
Not on our mission. He went to the moon, he's telling, not in our mission.
Way they hadn't been discovered yet.
That time they didn't have been discovered yet. How they go to the moon and they didn't discover the Van Allen belts, the solar winds, the layers. They haven't been discovered yet.
I saw them one day on the moon. It wasn't dark, and it was kind of dark, and I saw this flash of light. And it looked like it was on the moon, but really it wasn't. It was a flash of light. And
This is the guy who went to the moon.
watch it for yourself.
Look,
The Smithsonian Museum in the US is using a crowdfunding website to try to raise money for the restoration of Neil Armstrong's space.
this is the spacesuit who went to women, to the moon, the Neil Armstrong suit, and they're raising $700,000 so that they clean it up, okay? The Smithsonian Museum.
The suit, which was worn by the astronaut as he took his first steps on the moon.
When he took his first step on the moon. And for the suit they need $700,000 so that it stays tight.
Moon needs almost $700,000 to be raised to ensure it stands the test of time.
This is the suit, the first suit
This
step on the moon.
is the suit that enabled humankind to explore another world for the first time.
So the museum already has raised over $170,000 on the website.
They raised $170,000. They need another $500,000 to renew the suit, the first man who go to the moon.
Kickstarter, they need a bit more, and they've got
This is the first step on the moon.
until August 19 to reach their funding target.
Stop a second and wind back, please. Noticed anything? No? No, not the utterly fact that it's hard for a suit designed to stand the test of space with radiation, vacuum, very hot in the light, very cold in the shade, and so on and so on, but it's not able to stand the test of time in the night.
A spacesuit, he can stand on the moon 300 degrees heat and minus 150, and they are afraid that it will not
In
stand.
museum, although there are original clothing from
This clothes the Henry VIII had it, it's 800 years old.
Henry VIII, nearly 600 years old, and it's not that they need $700,000 to clean the street a little bit up and put some moth powder on, and so did you notice the boots? Special
Look the boots. This is the first man who got to the
profile
moon.
cuttings. This is the legendary boot profile known from almost every school textbook, you know.
This is the same shoe. This is the suit of the first man who got to the moon, and this is the first step. This is the same.
TV and papers a million
See?
times as the famous first
This is
footprint
the
of
same
man
shoe?
in the moon dust. Well, I don't see any similarity. Flat with a circle in the middle here, big bars there. Well, in the courtyard case, it would be pleaded not guilty. These boots have not been on the crime scene. And look at it closely. Don't they look merely as if the astronauts' wives had made some very fancy spaceman costumes with lots of knuckles everywhere, probably taken from camping pockets or so. And then when it came to the bottom, they just go asking them.
You see the steps? It's not the same. Look, this is the shoe. It's not the same.
6'10" Uncle Steve, if they could have his old sneakers and glued them there.
This is the suit that enabled humankind to explore another world for the first time.
Does these boots look like as they have been on the moon, walking a little bit around and haven't been anywhere else? And again, profile cuttings, flat there, boss there. It's just disgusting. People starving on this world, and they want you to give your money to conserve the costumes you've been fooled with.
You see, even the costume is not the same.